What's poppin', y'all? Some people just can't catch a break because SNEAKO got socked walking down New York City.
You did. What the?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, bro, hey, bro, hey, bro.
Bro? What the f, bro? What the f, bro? What the f? What's the problem, bro? Hey!
So this happened while he was live streaming, and man, shout out to the cameraman for putting down the camera. Now, for content purposes, some people are probably like, yo, why the hell did he put down the camera? You got to keep filming. But let's be for real here. I mean, Jack Doherty would have told him, keep the camera on me, keep the camera on me. But Jack Doherty is committed to the content. Well, very soon after, SNEAKO would hop on stream and talk about it. So like not even taking a day break, not even taking a break for the rest of the night. This is the problem when people's careers is based on like, yo, I just had a moment that generated a lot of attention. That means I need to be there to capitalize on said attention. But hey, when Kick is paying him the bag that they're paying him, those disgustingly high rates, which granted he does deserve it because he has real viewership, I can't blame him. Like, hey, you got socked. What are you going to do? Just sit down or make some bread off of it? Might as well make some bread off of it. And he comes on and gives this response.
Everything's under control. Don't worry. I gotta handle some stuff in a second. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I can't hide it. I was gonna try to hide it, but yeah. You remember from 2 years ago, I had a tooth filling that got hit, but we're fine. Everything is handled. Everything is handled. Didn't get knocked out. Maybe you'll see some stuff going forward, but yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. The tooth again, bro. It's always the tooth. I started the stream when the intro was playing. I'm like, I should probably try to hide it. I was gonna like talk like this the whole time. I can't do it, bro. And I'm going to Malaysia real soon. Look, there's a lot of people were calling me. Shout out to everybody who hit me up, like Rampage and Dan Mozirian, Aiden, Clav. Everyone's calling me. Hold on, I'm getting a call right now. Yeah, I'll be honest. I got maced, bro. I got maced right after. So I got hit. You could see it in the video. I'm just going to be honest, bro. Everyone was saying that I could manipulate the situation and lie and stuff like that. I got hit a few times, get up, and immediately pulls out mace and then runs away. And I've never been maced before. It was okay. Just washed it out. I'm fine. This was literally 1 hour ago. So 100%, this doesn't make sense that it was a random person. He had a...
Now, I didn't know that he got maced. So the follow-up to this and hearing that he got maced is wild. And he's trying... It must have been some weak mace because an hour later, people are usually in a lot more pain than that when it comes to mace. It's almost like several hours. Their eyes are red. You can see the redness around their face. That didn't seem to be the case. But you can see from his tooth was chipped. Well... The reason it's the same tooth that was chipped, because this isn't the first time SNEAKO got socked in person. The previous time was, I believe, 2 years prior at some Nick Fuentes rally or grouping. Something was happening, and a security guard jumps off the stage and just falcon punches SNEAKO, and he got his tooth chipped. He got the chip repaired. I don't know if he got a full crown on it, but I think they just glued the bottom part. So they didn't actually like shave it down and give him a new, I believe it's porcelain crown. I know we got at least one dentist in here. Let me know. Or is it, I think it is porcelain crown that they put over the tooth in a situation like this. Or they just put like some attachment. But it looks like the attachment fell off now after he got hit by that guy. It didn't look like he got hit that hard, or it looked like it almost missed, but yeah, he definitely got socked. And what I have to say is the fact that SNEAKO streams in real life is really dangerous, because he even said that it's a setup.
I'll say this was 100%. It's got to be a setup. It doesn't make sense that happened like that. Obviously I didn't see him. I was looking at the chat.
I don't believe that this was a setup, And by setup, I think what people are going to come to the conclusion of, and what I think he would like them to come to the conclusion of, is, oh, like one of my enemies set this up to happen to me, which he would have political enemies now. Like now he's on the side of politics that is kind of like is supporting Iran, is like heavily against Israel. Like this one chick that's like was close to like the Trump administration, this lady Laura Loomer, she like kind of like put him out there as like, yo, this guy's evil. He's saying he hates a certain group of people. So now those people hate him. So yeah, he is moving towards politics. The way that I think that this was planned is someone just watching his stream, they see that he's live without security, and they're like, okay, let me pull up on him. Or what I do think is the most likely scenario is this person has seen his face before, and SNEAKO said something that angered him in a short clip, and when he saw him, that emotion of anger came over him, and he just decided, today's the day. I get my opportunity. This is the problem when you're a figure like SNEAKO, where he's angered almost everybody at one point in time. Like one of the criticisms that he gets is, you know, this guy's just flipping from side to side. Well, everybody since 2022 or something like that, 2023, everyone's seen this guy's face. Damn near everybody in a major city has seen his face, and they associate some sort of emotion with his face, whether it be negative, whether it be positive. It's probably leaning more towards the negative because that's what's going to go viral. That's going to show up on their feed. And he doesn't know how they feel about him. Now, he's IRL streamed before and nothing's really happened. But that's the thing. Nothing happens until it does. Like a place is dangerous. Like you could stream at a quote unquote dangerous area, but eventually you're probably going to get robbed. And the scenario with live streaming, so he's got a cameraman following him around. I think it's even worse because people do not like streamers. The regular person, they do not like people walking around in real life, and he's got no security. But this is the problem too. With like somebody like him, that popular, you can't do it. You cannot be walking even out in public, God forbid streaming, without security. And this is what makes it suck, because what if he just wants to go out and stream? There's another person he has to call and make sure that their schedules align so that he can be a security guard? Seriously? And then he's got to have the cameraman? This is why IRL streaming, I think it's clipped, it's donezo. Because if you need to have the cameraman and you need to have security, this isn't IRL streaming. This is just some show. You're producing some sort of a show because everyone's going to react to you differently. When IRL streaming was, and some people still do this, somebody walking around with a selfie stick, people are like, what's that guy doing? Is he recording? Is he recording himself? Is it a selfie? Is he a tourist? What's going on here? But when somebody's following you around with a camera, that's a different story. So some people were reacting to this, one of them being SNEAKO's Asian brother, Jason the Ween.
Yo, you did. Damn! What the f? What the f? You did.
Seeing that from other streamers, like Jason, that reaction, best believe, man, if it happened to me, why do you not think that could happen to you too? What, because you think that my rhetoric is worse? Do you even know what it is? What's Jason saying? Oh, because you put up one hand? That stuff's a joke. Second, there are a lot of other people out there that don't like what you say as well. There are a lot of people that think that you're wrong. There are a lot of other people that might also pay somebody to do something like that. You're finding it funny, but best believe, if you're a public figure like that, if you're speaking up, if you're talking about what's going on in the world, which I do, I've been very publicly anti-Iran war, public about wanting unity, especially between Christians and Muslims. If people disagree with that, you can see what happened to me. But if people disagree with you, best believe it could happen to you.
This is crazy. Like, not even... I'm somebody that would laugh at something like this. Like, I would just burst out laughing. And I didn't even laugh because I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. Because the guy looked like a lunatic. You saw him get caught off guard completely. Like the Falcon punch situation, I laughed. I'm not going to lie. But it's funny. Some giant dude jumps off stage, cocks his fist back, and just launches into you. And it's almost like he's because the camera perspective of that incident was looking straight at the guy. So it's like the guy's about to punch you while you're watching it. So yeah, I laughed at that one. But this one, it's a little bit harder to laugh at unless you don't like SNEAKO. But he may have said some snarky comments about Jason the Ween that got him feeling like this. He's done that to a lot of people. But SNEAKO's response to it, I think, is true and healthy. Like, yo, this could happen to you. This guy doesn't walk around with security, Jason Lewine, and he thinks he's safe. You're not safe. Well, you're safer than SNEAKO. Just stay out of politics. And this is the problem with streamers that get into political type things. Like, this is something like this is not going to happen to a Lacey. Let's be real here. And most of Lacey's fans are kids anyway. So a person like that guy isn't even going to recognize Lacey. Lacey's clips don't even really go that crazy because he's not on Kick. You know, Kick clippers aren't incentivized to make him look crazy just to get views. But one thing that I found odd about Jason Lewine, which is like he can feel whatever way he wants to about SNEAKO, especially if SNEAKO's made comments about him, but you were just reacting to Deshae Frost like this the other day.
I just don't support this at all, man. You should never lay your hands on a woman, no matter what it is, man. Is it canceled? I mean, I don't know, bro. I think I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think I could do it, bro. I don't think I could do it. And I was told, like, bro, my sponsors, and like, nah, bro, this shit crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, that this video, I don't support these actions. It's just insane, bro.
So Deshae Frost, which we're going to talk about him, there's just more that keeps coming out about him that I've got to compile. Deshae, you know, he mushed a chick, an unruly chick, that's for sure. You know she was stressful to be around. I do not condone that. Let me just put my hand up and say that. You just run away from chicks like that. Yeah, you run away like that one video clip of Jonathan Majors when he hopped out the car and sprinted down. That's what you do. Hey, you might look like a punk, but hey, at least you're not ending up in this situation. In Deshae's case, you might just hop overboard and swim to shore. But Jason Lewine, suddenly, he didn't laugh. He didn't smile. He didn't hold back laughter. He didn't like drop a soy face and like, yo, I can't believe that just happened. Now he's like, nobody should ever do this. You should never lay your hand on a woman. Yeah, you know, like my sponsors, I don't think I can do that. You know, the people that own me, that I'm beholden to, now we can't, because they were supposed to do some sort of boxing match because he's doing his own boxing events. Well, why doesn't he afford that same thing to SNEAKO and say, yo, this is crazy. Like, we're streamers. People should never be laying their hands on somebody else. I don't care what they said about what opinion that they might have. Just randomly jumping in and cracking them in the face. Nah, that's crazy. We can't have that. That would have been an appropriate response, which is something that it would have been not the wrong response, but it would have been overly optimistic, which is what XQC was about the situation.
Yeah, you deserve to be publicly executed, yes. What are we talking about? You did.
Yo.
What the?
Whoa. Hey, bro.
What the is that?
And put your life force into a sock?
What the is that? I don't think it's funny at all. It's not funny at all. It's just that's fucking absurd.
What the?
Whoa. Hey, bro.
That's fucking dog shit. That's fine, bro. That's straight awful. Like,
You're not
don't
the
do
victim here. Guy on stream
I don't
super.
care what anybody says. You don't attack them, especially for what they say, buddy. If you justify violence for what somebody says, then you justify all the other dog shit that people do. That's god awful. Like, what a joke. What is wrong with you?
That's how you know this guy's Canadian. Hey, listen, I know y'all get down in Canada. Rick Ross knows that for sure, especially y'all Vancouver guys. No disrespect here, but that's how you know XQC's the real stereotypical Canadian, because the type of person that's going to see SNEAKO and just sock him, no words, no nothing, no you disappointed me, which is corny as hell too, which is like, who the hell are you? But somebody that's going to do that and mace him is not the type of person that is going to listen to you and say, hey, look, you don't hit people because they made you angry, okay? That person's not trying to hear any of that. You crazy? So XQC here, while he does have the right take, it's almost like you're telling a criminal, hey, look, you shouldn't steal from people. They work hard to make that money, and you're waiting for them on payday to just rob them. Like Casanova, the gigantic rapper of the Gorilla Stones, that's doing, 20 years or something like that. In interviews, he used to say he knew Mexican workers would get paid in cash because they were working illegally or under the table. And he knew when they would get paid on Fridays, and him and his homies would just wait and they would stick him up and rob him. Do you think you could have told Casanova? And Casanova came from a good family. He even said that. He said his parents had money and he grew up well off, and he was still into that BS. And this was in the 90s. Do you think you could have told Casanova, XQC, like, listen, those people work so hard. They've got a wife, they've got kids that they've got to take care of. They're relying on that cash. They can't report you to the police because maybe they have papers, who knows, but they can't do that. Like, why would you rob them? He's going to look at you like, get the hell out of my face. He might give you the same combination that dude gave SNEAKO. So yeah, these people are insane. The only way is to hide from them, really, and not go outside. But that's the privilege, or that's not the privilege. That's the privilege you give up when you are especially a political streamer. A political streamer being outside with the tensions that are going on in the USA right now, you are a walking target. I mean, we just saw this dude, Charlie Kirk, get clapped, and within 2 weeks, he became the biggest meme of the year. That's how quick this stuff happens. But yeah, hopefully, he's okay. He seems to be okay, like he says. I really, it pains me to see streamers or just people in general in public off guard getting harmed. That's the last thing I want to see. I remember when it happened to those 3 girls who we criticize here and there. It was like Valkyrie and 2 of her homegirls, and they were streaming at night in Santa Monica, and they were getting followed around by some like stalker-ish fan that was like threatening them and chasing them. I don't like to see that either. Now, he didn't physically harm them, but not even being able to do that it's really sad. That's like one of the joys of life. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.